I'm gonna talk about Cronenberg's latest, which will never appear anywhere, and no one will ever watch it. But 15 people in Cannes, clapped, and the other 356 got up and left.
Well, they did the same with Titan. Yeah,
it must be doing something right.
This is disgraceful. Not enough sex with cars, Cronenberg. I'm off.
Yes, that's what it's like. I have to say, it's his first film in the best part of a quarter of a century, which goes back to what he does best.
Bravo, sir. Bravo.
Which is body horror and weird-ass sci-fi and, body plugs and slightly organic tech. You know what I mean? Like Existence.
Not one of those plugs
on the internet.
One of those plugs, Simon.
You remember? Yeah, no, I remember in Existence, they all had these organic devices that they attached to them. They looked, deeply sexual. I mean, it's what Cronenberg does best, and he hasn't really swam in those waters for a long time. And to give him his due, he did really well with History of Violence and Eastern Promises.
I would agree with that.
Yeah, I've got a lot of time for that decision to go in that direction. But some of his other attempts at whatever.
A Dangerous Method. Madam Butterfly, come on. That's just what we want from our Cronenberg.
I'm not sure about A Dangerous Method at all. What was the one with Pattinson he did?
Is it Cosmopolis?
Yeah,
Pattinson in a car.
Yeah, I mean, no. I couldn't, and he did another one like that, and I've erased them from my mind. It shouldn't have come from him. Crimes of the Future, it's Viggo Mortensen, and it's good Cronenberg. It's good, solid body horror Cronenberg. Really loving to, scratch below the surface. It's about a future where people don't feel pain, and so body art turns into kind of body horror because people can open themselves up on live TV in the name of art, and they don't feel a thing. And it's very
Crash Part 2.
Yes, very Cronenberg. So there's a lot of cutting yourselves open on camera while an audience sips champagne. It's
there's an idea for the next podcast. But Si, have you got a couple of Stanley knives, Si?
It's got
put my hands on a few bloody plugs as well.
Typically Cronenbergian ideas to it. The notion that evolution is changing what organs we have, and people are starting to be able to digest plastics, which is, so there's some nice, very subtle commentary in there. And I did like it. My only criticism of it, and I did like it, it's a nice return to form, is that Possession showed his son doing it better. And I can't help but go, that's just a more stylish, more moody, more effective hit in this genre. And I almost wished he'd phoned up his son and said, how am I going to score this? Or, how am I going to polish it off at the end? Because it's a solid Cronenberg film, and it's nice to have him back doing this kind of genre. But Possessor was...
Well, I'd argue that Cronenberg Senior is more about his ideas, and he's do you know what? He's like the cinematic equivalent of Stephen King. He's big on the ideas.
He is.
I mean, you look at something like Scanners. What an idea! Oh, those set pieces. Oh, Michael Ironside is awesome. But then, how does it fit? No, I'm not going to go spoilers, but it peters out towards the end.
Dinosaurs.
Yeah. You look at something like Dead Ringers. Love Dead Ringers as a key concept, but again, as a narrative, it runs out of steam. It doesn't know how to end. And so I think Possessor was a complete story idea, but it was executed really well.
Yeah.
Whereas Daddy Cronenberg is all about the ideas. He just can't see. Maybe the pair of them should just collaborate. That's what we want.
Yeah.
Still, that's a film no one's ever going to see.
Well, can I ask, where did you see it? Did you see it at the cinema?
It's available on digital in America.
Oh, I might have to pick that up.
So yeah, if you don't want to wait 6 months for it to land on digital or on DVD in the UK, then hunt it down.
Yeah.